Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you for being here.
What is this place?
This is our workshop for all our KHDK pedals and distortion products. And
so you build and design everything here?
Yes, this is our workshop. And now we have a wall of wild.
Yes, but before we go there, maybe you could tell people out in the world of YouTube and everywhere else, like who you are, because to me, you are a very, very special person, and I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who are watching this that will feel the same.
Yeah.
So tell them about yourself.
So I'm a creator, and I just love tone, and I love to allow people to make noise. I love to work with artists because they fill my creativity and they challenge me, and we can do new unique things and try a bunch of different things, and it forces us to really like hone in on our skills and like make sure everything's done right.
There's a few artists that are related to you in a way that I think is very awesome and exciting, and maybe you can tell about that. Like what's your connection to this guy and another guy who's not with us anymore?
Yeah, so I worked with Dime back in my days of Randall, Washburn.
Right.
And, you know, we always talked about, even back then, he wanted to start his own thing. And so we always kind of talked about creating something, and then it's just taken all this time and the right timing and to really put out the things that he loved and do things the way that he did it, and continues to hopefully resonate with everybody, which it seems to. I met Zakk through Dime many years ago. We built the camo bolt like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So we gave that. Dime gave it to him as a gift.
You also design guitars.
Yeah. So Dime and I worked on that guitar for Zakk, and we got presented to Zakk, and so about 10 or so years ago, we were talking about doing stuff, and it's just kind of taken this long to really put things together right. And
you mean the
amps? So, and now we're going to be starting with a 50-watt mini. And
when did it start? Like the actual process?
The actual process started on the last Pantera tour. We had a prototype of the all tube amp in Hamburg. To show Grady. Grady was still touring with Pantera, so we were able to show Grady, and then it went pretty much right into the rig.
Okay.
So...
And it's there ever since?
It was there for part of the tour, then we had to get it back so we could build a second one.
Right.
So we could get that to him. So now there is a second amp that's in either the Zakk Sabbath rig or one of the BLS rigs in Europe.
Okay.
So...
So how did it evolve from there to here, where we are now?
Well, tube amps are a challenge, a really, really big challenge, and they take a lot of time, and we wanted to do something cool that's lightweight and easy to move around and still like giving that wild tone. So we decided to start with this.
Was it always the initial idea to come up and start with the small
Yes,
format?
yeah. Because Zakk always wanted something affordable.
Right.
Like a tube amp is going to be especially made here or made in the US. We're going to be making in both sides. It's an expensive process.
But it's like all hand wired.
Yeah, it's all hand wired. It's all hand built. So this allows everybody to get the same tone more affordably. So yeah, so he wanted a bit of both.
Okay, and so where are we now with this?
Well, we're just launching. So when you see this, we're already out, and I hope you get to hear it soon. And
how do you feel about it?
I love it. I love it. Like when we first heard it, even when we first made the tube amp, we were in this amazing studio in Hamburg, and like Scorpions recorded records there, and it's just this beautiful place. And Grady turned on the amp, and the room just sucked out all the air, and it was just like this just monstrous tone. And the fact that we were able to really get it into this size of a box makes us so happy that we were able to get this so much volume, so much feel, so much tone in this box. So
yeah, and then just the way it reacts, It's not only the loudness, because it's really, really loud, but the way it reacts, it really feels like a big amp.
Yeah, and that's what we were going for, is really going for like a full-size amp feel, even this small, so...
Yeah, and it works really well, because certain amps don't necessarily work well together with pedals and stuff. But this one I tried with several overdrives and whatnot, and always it works really well.
Yeah, and as you know, Zakk always has his pedal board, and there's always pedals on, so that is always a priority, like that we have. And being a pedal maker, also we always have to have.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But so the prototype that you mentioned earlier, was this something that you had like Zakk's original copied, or you just knew where to go, or?
Well, we had a lot of meetings with Zakk, and we had a lot of meetings with Grady at the time. And we went and analyzed everything in the rigs. We were at a lot of the Pantera shows, and
what was the process? Like how did you analyze?
Actually, got a couple amps in to repair as well. So
Okay.
we did.
So why?
Well,
repairing it takes a little longer, Zakk.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
working on it.
Exactly. So we got in a couple amps to repair, so we had some time with them at our workshop. That was actually even before we finally said, okay, let's do this. Let's move forward. Grady asked us to retube some amps and check them out, and so we did have some time to work on them and really get up close with them, and what we could improve on from what he already had, and
what
make
was
it
that?
even.
What was the direction?
Well, we're actually making custom-made transformers.
Mm-hmm.
So they're a lot clearer and tighter, but still gives Zakk that sound.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really important for us to do everything from. I mean, we wanted to make our own capacitors, but that's quite a process. But we definitely were creating our own transformers to make that really. Just give it that something extra special.
So what's the response and the back and forth with Zakk been like?
Well, the thing that kind of sealed it is just like he heard the pre-production prototype and he's like, okay, I'm playing it tonight. So it's like, you really hit something,
right?
Because it's usually like you don't want something unfamiliar in your rig.
Exactly.
And so night a show, and he's like, okay, I want to play it tonight.
Yeah, and he's been using the same rig for, I don't know, 30 years or something.
Exactly. So then it just ended up being on that whole Zakk Sabbath tour throughout Europe. So it was just amazing to hear it for the first time, like through the band, and it's just like, oh shit.
What's the direction? Like, where are you going from here?
We have a limited run of Purple,
Okay,
275 pieces. And then we have prototypes are in the works. So
okay. Where can people get these? Where to visit? Where to go?
Well, so we're selling them direct for now. Wild.distortion.com, wild.distortioninc.com. Then eventually there will be some available in stores. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you for coming.